Welcome to JerusalemExperience.com, the place where you can watch videos from Jerusalem and its holy sites from your computer at home. Hi, I'm Aaron Frankel, the founder of JerusalemExperience.com, and today we are visiting the Church of All Nations, which also known as the Basilica of the Agony or the Basilica of Gethsemane. So let's enjoy this video.
The Church of All Nations is a Roman Catholic church located on the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem, next to the Garden of Gethsemane, which means in Aramaic, oil press. Several trees in this garden are older than any other olive tree reported in the scientific literature. DNA tests show that these trees were originally planted from the same parent plant. They could actually be from the time of Jesus. Can you believe it? Now, let's go back to the church. According to Christian tradition, Jesus was praying to his Father right here on this rock on the night of the Agony, which is the night before his crucifixion. The church that we see today was built in 1920. The funds for the construction of the church were donated by 12 countries, hence the alternative name, the Church of All Nations. If you look at the ceiling or the roof from outside, you can see 12 domes, one for each country. When you are inside the church, the dim lighting effects produced by using translucent purplish blue alabaster windows gives you the dispirited atmosphere on the night of the Agony. Inside the church, before the main altar in the central prayer hall, lays the Rock of Agony, on which Jesus prayed the night before the Passion. The rock is encircled by an iron wreath cast in the form of the crown of thorns, to recall the crown of thorns that Roman soldiers placed on Jesus' head to mock him as the King of the Jews. On the wall behind the altar, there is a big mosaic depicting Jesus leaning on the rock and praying to his Father, while an angel descends from above to console him, and the 3 disciples are sleeping below an olive tree. To the right of this mosaic, there is another one depicting the Judas betrayal of Jesus, and to the left, there is another mosaic depicting Jesus identifying himself to the Roman soldiers who came to arrest him. Now let's have a look at the church from outside. In the front, there is a portico supported by 4 structural columns. Each group of columns bears the status of one of the authors of the canonical Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Here we see a golden mosaic depicting Jesus, which adds the symbolic link between the material world and the Creator. In the center, Jesus is kneeling in prayer. The crimson color of his robe symbolizes the material world, flesh and blood. To Jesus' left, an angel is receiving his heart, which he sacrificed for the sake of humanity. The crowd is shown beseeching God with prayer and tears for salvation, and a mother mourning for her son, whom she holds in her arms. To Jesus' right are depictions of earthly notable: a warrior holding a sword, a ruler kneeling in front of his crown, and a wise scholar in a white robe, symbolizing life experience. They are all bowing their head and recognizing Jesus' supremacy. God is portrayed hovering over them all, holding a tablet with the Greek letters Alpha and Omega, the first and last letters of the Greek alphabet, as written in the scriptures, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending.
That's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, so please leave your comments below. And until we meet again in my next video, let's all live the Jerusalem experience. Bye!